for. Come in, you'll find out. Dennis, do I have to fetch you?
All right, I'm coming.
Get off, will you? Somebody's got to go to work in this house. And stand up when I'm talking to you.
Can I hear you?
What must you do? Listen, the television's coming back today.
So what?
So, somebody's got to be in for it when it comes.
Well, don't look at me.
Look, how is it I can't get the simplest thing out of you? All I'm asking you is to stay in one day in your life, and what do I get? I'm having enough of this, Dennis Tanner. You're not running this house as if it's an hotel.
What? Fine hotel this is.
Yes, well, we'll have less of your cheek and all. If it was left to you, the place would be a pigsty. Now, we'll put your purse in there. Have you made your bed yet?
I've not got up yet.
Oh, haven't you? Well, you can just get up, and you can make your bed, and you can wash the breakfast things and all. Where are you going, anyway?
Going dancing.
Dancing on a Saturday morning?
This afternoon.
Look, all I want to find out is, will you be in when the television man comes?
Yes.
Well, all you've got to do is to open the door to him. He knows where the set goes.
Hey, say, don't come this morning. Them fellas work all day Saturday, and I'm going out 2:30.
I'm not doing without it another weekend. I've little enough pleasure as it is. Oh, and by the way, Linda and Ira are coming. They'll be here before you go.
What are they coming for?
Never mind what they're coming for. Coming to do some shopping for the baby when it comes.
That kid. Anybody think we're fair to throw on a flipping Poland?
You can talk. You might have one of your own one of these days.
Heaven forbid.
Heaven help it, you mean. Now, look, I'm writing you a note. And listen to me when I'm talking to you. I'm writing a note, and I'm leaving the key with Florrie Linley at the corner. Now, do you understand that?
Can't help it, noise you're making.
Now, listen, if you're in, well, you do it. If it's Linda and Ivan, then them. Whoever it is, sticks this note on the front door. Now, do you understand that?
Yeah, but nobody else would.
Oh, God, it's a daft, it's as clear as daylight. Now, there's the note, and you've understood what I've said to you. Oh, and by the way, if Linda and Ivan haven't had anything to eat, tell them to get themselves some dinner before they go out. They'll find some cold meat in the scullery, and they can go out for chips. Now, here's the note. Kids. Who'd have them? That's all I can spare. Do you think it'll be enough to see Jan?
Oh, thank you, love. That'll be champion. It's this new milkman of ours, you know. He hasn't got quite used to my ways. You know, sometimes I forget to leave a bottle out at night. Well, you know how it is. Now the old chap, he was a nice young fella, he was. He used to leave one whether or not, but this other bloke, he hasn't got into the hang of it.
They all have to be trained, don't they?
Ah, yes. Some of them learn quick and some of them doesn't.
I know that well enough.
Yeah, I don't know you would have to grumble that too soon. Settle down here.
Do you really think so?
I do for sure.
Well, maybe you're right. I was doing my books last night, and my sales have gone up by nearly a quarter since I took over.
Yeah, that's the spirit. You know, there's a lot to be said for being young. That's where you've got the laugh on us old uns, you know. You're not so set in your ways. Adaptability, that's what you've got.
Is that what you call it?
Aye, now then, how much do I owe you for this?
Oh, forget it. What's a drop of milk?
Indeed, I won't forget it. And if you won't take the money, well, I'll bring you half a pint back tomorrow.
You'll do no such thing.
Now, you let an old chap have his way. If I'm going to start taking favours, I might just as well pack up.
Do whatever you think best.
Right. Well, thank you very much. I'll let you have this back tomorrow. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Tackle. Look after yourself.
Oh, morning, Mrs. Teller.
Morning. He's a real old gentleman, that. Don't know what the street would be like without him. Look, I've come to ask you a favour.
Oh, yeah?
Well, look, my television set's coming back today, and there'll be nobody in. That's if he comes this afternoon. So I was wondering, would you take my spare key and give it to him if he comes? There'll be a note on the front door.
That's all right. I'll do that for you.
Oh, thanks a lot. That's a load off my mind. You don't miss them till you haven't got them, do you?
Oh, it's you.
Take the bags upstairs, will you, love?
Are you staying the night?
Yes, any objections?
Couldn't care less.
Thank you very much.
Think nothing of it.
Did your mum leave any messages?
No.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. She said if you hadn't had any dinner, there was some cold meat and you could go out for chips.
Well, isn't that a message, you silly nit?
Is it, Eck? Unless that silly nit. So you've come back, have you?
I'm sorry.
You what?
I said I was sorry.
What for?
For calling you a nit, you silly fool.
Oh. Hey, Don't you want to sit down?
Don't you start.
Oh, of course, one has to be very careful at times like this, has one not? I mean, like, how would you like a nice jar of pickled onion?
What do you know about it?
I'm not a kid, you know.
Hello, Dennis. His note was on your mother's bed.
Oh, yeah.
Is this today?
Yeah.
Giving messages to him like posting letters down a grid.
You've got it, haven't you?
No thanks to you. Television man, if out, key at corner shop.
Yes, he's coming back today. My mum said if we went out before it came back, we've got to shove that on the door. And don't look at me like that, I'd have remembered.
No, I'm sure you would.
I'm a busy man, you know.
Oh, I believe that when I see it.
All right, come down to the club tonight and then you'll see.
How's the job going, Dennis?
Oh, it's all right. Of course, you know, it's not everyone can get along with these showbiz people.
Showbiz, I could Adam Faith.
All right, you're only jealous. Just because you don't wear smart clothes and have your head on the posh places.
That's not everything. What do those people do? Do they have homes to sit in?
Where do you think they live? In caves? They all have classy flats. In London. We've got a fella up this week, songs at the piano. Real hot he is. Came in yesterday with a whacking great big box. Come and tell me what you think of this, Dennis, he says. Smashing fur coat it were, you know, real big un. Just a little something for the wife, he says. That's the way they are. They earn it and they spend it.
Thought you were going out.
Yeah, I am. Hey, have you had your dinner?
Yes.
Well, you won't forget to shut that thing on the door, won't you? Hey, that kid of yours. When it comes, I'll be Uncle Dennis, won't I?
It'll have to get over that.
Uncle Dennis. For a laugh.
You don't look too good, Joe. Would you like to make you a cup of tea?
Thanks for the compliment. For very's sake, stop fussing. And get it right. It's not would you like I make you a cup of tea.
I'm sorry, I just thought a drink of tea might help.
Oh, I'm all right. Come on, let's get to town before it gets too packed.
I'm sure you wouldn't like a little race.
I told you once, stop fussing. And before we go, have you decided what you're going to spend that £7 on?
I don't know. I was talking to a man yesterday about cots.
Cots? It's months away yet. What are you worrying about cots for? If you think I'm going to the house cluttered up with things like that.
But I just...
I'm sick and tired of this kid already. What about me? I'm here now, I am. I'm not coming in a few months' time. I'm here now.
Sit down, Frank.
Well, it's true.
It's not true. The money's for you to spend any way you want.
Any way I want. Any way I want, as long as it's on that kid. Don't think you can get round me like that. All right, it's your overtime. Go and spend your lousy £7. Buy your cot.
I was talking to this man.
You wouldn't talk to him about me, would you? You wouldn't say there are still things my wife wants. What was he, another foreigner?
I was talking to this man, and he told me how to make cots. He said for 25 to 30 shillings I could buy wood.
You weren't going to buy a cot?
No.
What would you let me go on for? Why'd you stop me before I say things like that? Why did you hit me?
I don't want to hit you. Come on, Jog. You'll feel better soon.
Don't think I'm trying to make you feel think I'm feeling ill.
I know you don't.
It's just...
Yes?
It's going to be all right, isn't it? No, I'm dead, Doc, but I get scared.
Don't you be scared. Don't you be frightened of anything. Not of the babe and not of me. Shall we go now?
Oh, wait a minute.
Would you like anything out of your case?
Oh, the handbag's over there. Oh, look at my face.
It's a very beautiful face.
What do you think you're kidding? You foreigners. You know, before when I said that, I didn't mean it.
I know you didn't. And don't you be soppy.
You watch it, Ivan Chevesky. Come on, let's go to town before it gets too crowded so we can't move.
We forgot your mother's note.
Oh, heavens, thank goodness you remembered. Otherwise she'd have played Hamlet with us.
Hello, Linda. How are you going on?
Oh, not so bad. How's yourself?
Oh, can't grumble. Here, let me give you a hand with that. Yeah, you could do with a pin for this.
Yes, I know, good.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Are you going to the match?
No, we're going to the shops.
Oh!
Got you spending, I see. Well, watch you. See you.
Bye-bye. All right, then.
Hello, Harry.
Hello, love.
Not working this afternoon?
Oh, I'm not, love. First match I've seen for about 3 weeks.
Oh, don't tell me you go there.
All right, I know they're bad without you telling me. I'll have some of the Cough candy, please, love.
To give yourself a cough, shouting.
You never know your luck. Might be something worth shouting about this week. Putting you inside forwards from Doncaster Rovers, 3,000 quid. 3,000 quid. Hear them talk, they haven't got two halfpenny to rub together. You better be good.
Well, I'll do him.
I know mine either way. I've got him on triple chance. See you, love.
Ta-ra.
Hello, love. Got key to number 11, television man.
Oh, yes, I'm expecting you.
Oh, Tarlo, will you be back soon? I could hang on, like.
No, she won't be back till 6:30.
Oh,
She works, you see.
Righto, then I'll carry on, eh?
Hey, could you have a look at my set?
Well, what's it with?
Well, the picture's all right, but the sound's funny and sort of ringing in your ears.
Ah, well, I'll have to take it in for that, like. Can't manage it today, though. Saturday afternoon, you know. Monday, do you?
Well, you could look round and I'll see if it's gone any better.
Monday morning, then.
Okay.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra. Mum will be back soon. I'll just put the kettle on.
Approximately 4 p.m. Can you describe the man?
Well, he was, you know, just ordinary.
Well, let's take it in bits. How tall was he?
Some people haven't got the sense they were born with. Just fancy giving the key to a crook.
No, give over, Mum. It wasn't Florrie Lindley's fault.
Well, whose fault was it then? Just answer me that. Whose fault was it?
Well, you heard what the copper said. You should never have put the note on the door in the first place. Just asking for trouble, he said.
Oh, that's right. Go on, blame your mother as if I haven't got enough. It wasn't me who put the note on the front door in the first place. Remember that? You didn't think of that at the time, did you? Tell you something, it's taught me a lesson. Never was one for saving. Just as I get a few pounds, what happens? Burglars. Burglars in Coronation Street. It's like robbing the blind.
Oh, go on, Mum. It's not the end of the world.
Oh, go on and sympathise with me. 6 quid. Another 15 bob and I could have had that coat.
I'll go and put the kettle on and make you a cup of tea.
Sarah. You know what I want to know is how do they know to look in things like these? Oh, go and see who that is, will you?
Mum, what? Oh, if you're a bit short, we can let you have a couple of quid.
No.
It's a television man. He's brought the set back.
Well, tell him to come in. Suppose he'll want paying now. Hey, are you sure you can spare it? Of course, love.
Best you thought I'd never get here. Well, it wasn't much of a job. Only cost you 15 bob.
That's what you think.
Well, if you do remember anything, let them know at the station. Are you on the telephone?
No, but there's a phone box round the corner. By the way, there was something. Now, I asked him about my television set, and he said he'd come and look at it on Monday. Now, if he does, you could wait for him. I'd in.
I wouldn't expect him if I were you. Some of them are cheeky, but not that cheeky.
What if he does come?
He won't, but if he does, set your old man on him.
Haven't got a husband.
Well, there must be somebody around here who'll help you out.
Yes, yeah, I suppose there is, really.
Well, ta-da.
Ta-ra.
All I know is the copper was in Elsie Tanner's for a good half hour, and then he went into Florrie's shop.
Well, I shall learn all about it from her then.
I'm sure you will.
She's jealous.
Yeah, it's sickening, isn't it?
Jealous am I? Well, if you must spend your time messing around with darts and middle-aged women, I'm sure it's no concern of mine at all. There's your pint. That's 1 of 4 I want.
All right. Could you get a double whiskey in there, please?
No, I could not, because it's full of beer. The first time I heard that, I fell out of my cradle.
You can't catch our concept.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you don't you? Well, don't go thinking, Harry Hewitt, that you're the only catch around here, because you're not.
By the way, who's coming up tonight?
Oh, a team from White Line.
Oh, where are they in league?
Oh, up at the top. I got some good Aramen there. I'm playing last against old Cartwright. Remember he whitewashed Len last time he was here?
Oh,
Find a beer, please.
I'll be with you in a minute. Billy!
Shut your mouth, then. There's a bus coming.
Hey! Annie! It's our Billy! He's come home! Here, what's brought you home? Come over here.
You come round here, I'm a customer.
How are you doing, Billy?
Fine, how are you doing?
A couple of stripes.
Lad, well...
Doesn't he look grand?
What do you expect, the monster from outer space?
Drinks on the house.
Hey, Annie.
I don't care, Jack Walker. Drinks on the house.
All right, beer on the house, everybody.
Oh, look at him. Why didn't you let us know? He's come from Hong Kong, you know. How did you get here so fast?
Oh, none of this third-class stuff for me. Flew back, dead VIP. Come here,
yeah,
boys, not
found
bad. No, get them up next week up at Waterloo Barracks.
You haven't run away, have you?
Run away, have I, heck? I'm on leave.
Bless him, he hasn't changed a bit.
Oh, haven't I? Don't you kid yourself about that.
Now, well, I've let that out. Billy, you naughty boy. Come in the back.
I'll just get my kit bag, it's outside.
No, you can't get it. Jack, get
Hey?
the kit bag.
All right, Jack, I'll get it. You pull me that P5.
Just put them down there, Mr. Duke.
Can't call your soul your own. Who is it?
Swindley, Mr. Sharples. I brought Miss Nugent with me.
Oh, have you?
Were you going out?
Oh, no, why?
You've got your coat on.
Always wear my coat. I've worn it since 1945 in the boiler's dress. What do you want coming bothering folk on a Saturday night?
Well, the circumstances are rather special. Do you think we could come in?
Why?
Well, it's a business matter I want to discuss.
Don't discuss business in my premises. There's more room out here. What's them for?
Well, that's why we're here, Mrs. Sharples. You know, tomorrow is, of course.
Do I? Anniversary Sunday. Oh, aye, yes, well, I knew that. But what's it got to do with me?
Well, as you know, we usually decorate the hall. And this year, some of our helpers have very kindly volunteered to make some artificial flowers.
Oh, that's what them are they?
Yes.
Look like bits of coloured paper to me.
Yes, well, unfortunately, we couldn't collect them any earlier, and time's getting a little short.
And you want me to help you, is that it?
Well, obviously, it's going to be too much for Miss Nugent, and we pay you, of course. The committee realises that it's outside your normal duties.
How much?
Well, we bought 5 shillings.
5 shillings? On a Saturday night? You know people get paid treble money for working on Saturday, and you're asking me to work all hours God sends for a measly 5 shillings.
Now, Mrs.
And
Sharples.
don't you get on your high horse, Leonard Swindley. Remember that notice of yours in here. Slavery must be abolished.
Yes, well, I'm sure we can come to some satisfactory arrangement, and I'm afraid I can't stay. Miss Nugent will explain.
Will she?
Yes, good night, Mrs. Sharples. Good night, Miss Nugent.
Well, go on. Explain.
Oh, yes. Well, first of all, the committee felt that the floor ought to be properly swept.
What do you mean, properly swept?
Well, with some of the children wearing long frocks.
They won't come to no harm. You can eat your dinner off my floors.
Oh, good. Well, that's all right, then. Now, the chairs will have to be put out ready, and I thought we could clean up those vases in the bottom cupboard and arrange the flowers. That's all.
Ah, well, just remember they can't stay. Going to visit a sick friend.
A sick friend?
That's what I said. You arguing?
No.
I should think not. So, you'll have to manage by yourself, won't you?
I hope your friend soon gets better.
Don't you worry. She will.
Don't worry, relax.
I know my limb. I'm only one up anyway.
Lorena, what are you doing here? Trespassing.
Is it right, young Billy Walker's come home?
Aye.
And landlady bought drinks.
Aye, but don't let on I told.
Here, Jack. Here.
What are you doing in there?
Now, do you man here? Your boy's home.
Ah, he is. Why, did you want to have a look at him?
You Ayakers like. I want me free drink. I'll have a bottle of stout.
Hey, wait a minute, Ena. That was only for them as was here.
What are you talking about? I'm all as here in spirit.
Ah, but you wasn't here in body.
Oh, so that's it, is it? Well, let me tell you something. If I'd half the money I've put in your till I could buy a pub of my own. And there you are, you publican and sinner wallowing in your ill-gotten gains. Prodigal son comes home and you stand there arguing about a bottle of stout.
There you are. I can't beat that.
I'll have it last.
Where do you want it? In snug?
No, I'm going to drink it in there. What did she want?
A free drink.
You didn't give her one.
Ah.
Well, more for you. What's she taking it in the lounge for?
Well, I've been working that out. I reckon she thinks she's done me out of an extra penny by having it in the best room.
Oh.
What's that?
Well, it was quite a big bang. Oh, it was only somebody's dustbin going over. They don't send the fire brigade out to pick up dustbin. That was miles away. Don't be so daft. There's something going on and I don't know what. Hey, look what it's done to that picture.
We were miles away from here. Now, come on, Harry, let's get on with game. You want double 19, now, come on.
Double 19.
Are you back?
Hey,
It's in!
It's in! Hello, what's this?
Everybody out, please.
Hey, it's 28 minutes past 10. You're getting a bit hot, aren't you?
Aye, and you'll be flipping out if you don't get out of here. There's a gas main on fire 2 streets back. Now, quiet, everybody. Quiet, please. And listen to me. Anybody who lives between here, Coronation Street and Maudsley Street, report to the fire officer over at St. Mary's. And that includes those that lives on Maudsley Street. Now, leave the place quietly, please. Those who live on Coronation Street, stay here for a minute. Mrs. Sharple's here.
I'm Mrs. Sharples.
Caretaker of the Glad Tidings Hall?
That's right, never done nothing wrong in my life.
Oh, nobody said you are. Now, quiet, please. All those residents of Coronation Street, and that includes you, Mr. Walker, have got 5 minutes to get a couple of blankets and a pillow apiece and get across to the Glad Tidings Hall. You're all staying the night there.
They're what?
They're all staying the night in your place.
Over my dead body.
A night in the mission hall beckons as the street is made safe. However, there is another potentially explosive situation on the cards, courtesy of, you guessed, Ena Sharples. Classic Coronation Street, the beginning. There's more on Granada Plus.